Kansas City pointing as if he was ruled down.
They're saying he was down by contact. I don't know about that. I think that ball was moving and coming out. The hustle by Coach.
Now, can my playbook work? It literally says it's right there.
Judging by Eddie Jackson's reaction, looks like this is going to go on the Packers. Are they going to call some? I don't know. On PI? I'm going to say, they're going to say maybe he shoved the defender in the back. See what they call.
Probably the same guy. That's fine. Let's see if I got my playbook, though.
Brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football Saturday as the Packers get.
If this doesn't work, I don't know what to do.
And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21.
So it's still not working. What the fuck? How does it determine if it works or if it doesn't work? I just don't understand. Does it have to do with the opponent? What they're picking?
Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida, and he sneaks his way.
This guy's going all try-hard mode. I don't even have my playbook to use.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think
this is some random-ass playbook.
The defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From the 27, Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McKenzie. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's what we're practicing all the time now, too.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up the third down.
I don't like any of these fucking plays.
Working out the shotgun. Here's Allen. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And it will be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. Past the 10.
I'm just running random-ass plays. Oh my gosh. Fucking A, man.
That's a designed run after catch. Everyone else is just blocking.
They also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 11. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. Not much there, only a yard. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. And he He's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
I can't believe this game.
There on the catch and run.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it second down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but he got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early in the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. Rodgers' throw complete here on target to 10-yard. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. The confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
5 yards remain on second down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. On first down, Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And brought down, but not before.
I'm just so frustrated with this game.
The catch and run, good.
They finally say they fixed something, and it's not fixed. So what's the point of even playing?
Scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown! Rodgers finding Valdez-Scantling as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and completion of the play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Crosby with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken way up at the 25.
Fucking bullshit ass game.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they do the interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, they get one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
8 yards to go, 1 second down. They'll flip this quickly out to Beasley. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Working the middle here. That's complete to Knox, the tight end. Allen and Knox teaming up there for Buffalo first down. On first down, here's Breida. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Remind you, in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando. Our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Running out of the gun here, Brito. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to small out the ball carrier.
Complete to the running back, Matt Brito. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They get
looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. What a start defensively. The offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. In his own end zone, it's Rodgers. The left side completion to Jones. And I think he's going to go. They're going to get him. And he'll be taken down inside.
It doesn't even matter. Like, this game is so stupid. I'm so mad at this fucking.
There's a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. To throw, it's Rodgers.
And my player's literally intercepting the ball, and they're like, no, let him run.
In the first half, they'll call the timeout. And Crosby puts it through. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
These two teams going through their final adjustments. It's about time for the second half in Green Bay. So for the Colts, we go back up to Lambeau and Brandon Gott.
And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gott getting set for quarter number 3 here. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Now the throw here to his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And able to find out in his
He's like, look at me, I'm good. I'm beating you when you don't have your playbooks. It's just hilarious. Flipping plays or shit doesn't work correctly anymore. It's hilarious when people like this think they're actually good at Madden. Oh, man.
Set now to kick this one away. And
I wish I was a glitcher. I'd glitch him right out this fucking game.
This is taken way up at the 25.
High P flood. Let's just throw the fucking ball around. Why not?
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball, try to get things settled down a little bit.
Going deep for Diggs. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's finally out of bounds, but he's taking it all the way down to the 8. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. This is caught. A gain of 7 that time. Second goal. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays.
It doesn't really matter anyways. It's over now.
For defenses.
It really
He's
does.
not bad.
We're talking about an
He's not
era in the
gonna,
game where the quarterbacks
he's not
are
gonna
the most
fuck this up.
athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figured it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Bills cut into that lead. So he's able to sneak it in, and credit to the guys up front.
Oh, without a doubt, because they have the leverage on this play. We always talk about low man wins and one-on-one battles. That's exactly what happened there. Their offensive line lower than the defensive front.
And they decide fairly early here to sneak the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel, but they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Now he shifts into the backfield. Timeout taken by Carolina.
Rodgers going to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jones. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That one goes for 24 yards. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead third quarter. Rodgers now on first down. Touchdown, Packers! Robert Tonyan there to make the grab. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And he is a reliable target. They'd like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now.
This fucking game.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disastrous.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Adrian Amos up to make the tackle. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Allen now looks to throw. Works right side into the hands of the tight end Knox. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Officially a loss of 1. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return after this. This is the NFL. And it's all in. Throwing his Allen on 3rd. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And this one caught by Beasley. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. On 1st down, Allen will go right back to Beasley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Finding Knox there, complete. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Being chased out left. And he'll just get rid of it. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
7th play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. To throw, it's Allen. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Rashawn Gary with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. One final try here for Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And it's incomplete. They cannot complete.
2023 indoor practice facility, outdoor practice fields, and you know as well as anyone how important something like this is for the players.
Yeah, this is absolutely gorgeous. And there's David Tepper, the owner, and I love when you have an owner that comes in and he wants to invest in the team. He shows that commitment. It matriculates down to the players and the staff.
Vikings built a beautiful new practice facility and stadium a couple of years ago. Pressure on Cousins from Brian Burns on 1st down.
Yeah, nobody's worried about the stadiums right now. Brian Burns gets a hand up. They condense the pocket.
Vikings deferred to start, so they will get the ball first in the 2nd half. Panthers have trailed for longer in this 1st half than they had all season long over the first 2 quarters. Vikings keep it on the ground, and Cook is taken down at the 19-yard line by Sam Franklin.
A little Seminole action there.
Timeout taken by the Vikings with 30 seconds remaining.
And Dalvin Cook gave Brian Burns the business right there. Just shook him out of his cleats. Gaining those yards. And that's what makes him so special, right? You have Cook that's phenomenal at that first explosion, making the guy miss, as we see Cousins, and then you have those phenomenal wide receivers. And I can understand why fans would get a little frustrated sometimes and why they're not scoring more points. But this is a very specific offense where it's predicated on a really good special running back and downward poke to open up those wide receivers.
I don't even know what I'm supposed to do.
Cousins throws, and the catch is made by Jefferson for a Vikings first down.
The Vikings call timeout.
They have one remaining, down to 26 seconds.
And
we still had a few seconds left here in the Giants-Rams first half. Giants down multiple touchdowns. Daniel Jones pressing the gas pedal, and that one got away from him. Daniel Jones had not turned the ball over horribly so far in 2021, the way that he did the last couple of years as the Giants starter.
Hey, man, what am I supposed to do?
That's his second interception.
How do I even know if I pick a different play? Is it gonna...
Are in trouble heading towards the half at home against the Rams. By the way, halftime might not be as exciting as Giants wanted it to be. The Giants are actually celebrating at the half the 10th anniversary of their Super Bowl 46 championship. So, final seconds in the first half of both of these games. Rams want to get in field goal range. They'll burn a timeout there with 10 seconds, maybe 9 seconds left. And the Vikings stop the clock with 23 seconds left in the first half.
hey, Sean McVay is coaching.
That rule trying to show Ron beyond that?
Oh, no, that's not how it ends. Yep. Just one of those days. You can't catch it with your body, man. Duh. Everybody knows that.
Former linebacker at Penn State.
He caught it like a linebacker.
Second down and 10, says the former football linebacker up in the broadcast booth. Penalty marker, Cousins to the outside.
Sudden change, turnovers, you get your defense, you know, in a tough spot. Rams are
Holding offense. Number 8 back in coverage.
Stafford looking. Off the gates of top, and that ends up as an interception. Coming back is Xavier McKinney. McKinney shuts down the drive with his first interception of the season. Back-to-back picks to close this. Sit there and drop back. So if you're going to do something right now, you know, I'm looking at a 3-step drop and just throw a fade route to Justin Jefferson. Don't get this defensive line started. Don't get Hassan Reddick started.
18 seconds remaining. Out across the 30 to the 32-yard line. It's Dalvin Cook.
And the clock is going to wind down there. We're going to go to the half. Minnesota 12, Carolina 10. First game into the third quarter, Cincinnati shutting out Detroit.
The rookie has the touchdown catch.
The second game to go into the second half is the Baltimore Ravens up by 11 and receiving the third quarter kickoff. Devin Duvernay with the nice little return, scooting up the right sideline in front of the Charger bench. That's a 47-yard kickoff return. We're going to get you there live in just a moment after this 3rd and 3 for Burrow.
The pocket gets away, and he will run for the first down and slide wisely across midfield. Murray
to M&T Bank Stadium.
across midfield. Into Charger territory to the 46, and we go down to A.J. Ross.
Well, Greg, in spite of that special teams play, Chargers coach Brandon Staley is hoping those 3 sacks on Lamar Jackson to end the half would carry some momentum in with his defense in the second half. He says their defense has to keep forcing the Ravens to drive deep to score, and offensively their team seems to do better in the second half. John Harbaugh, meanwhile, said, of course, the defense was very solid. They have to cut down on turnovers, and they need to extend their lead. They had some
offense. He said they are very effective there. But today, with Burrow running, they have been. They needed 3, they got it off. They'll dump it off to Uzama. And 3 Lions bring him down just short of the first down around the 41 of Detroit. Aaron Glenn throwing a little bit of everything at the Cincinnati offense. You know, that one he had Michael Block.
This is really where Lamar Jackson is the feature in this offense. And for the Chargers, you saw when they started to put them in longer third downs is when they were able to get pressure. You know, that's kind of the formula in the blueprint, but it is really tough to stop this offense when they get under 5 yards because of what Jackson can do.
Running out of time on the play clock. They barely get the snap off, and the pass to the sideline is complete for a first down. Catch is made by Rashad Bateman, the rookie.
Really easy and really smart by Jackson. He sees off coverage. It's 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4. And Michael Davis has a big cushion outside. He's just going to take the speed out, put it on him with some accuracy, and you have a first down. That's an easy one. Jackson will take that every single time with that kind of cushion.
This is Freeman. Straight ahead. There was a whole lot there to get the first down. Needed to get to the 39. That's where the markers are set up.
The Bishop and L, 2 running backs with Ricard and 2 wide receivers.
Here's Freeman again. And Freeman looks to be about a yard short of the first down. Zero overtime is telling you. Zach Taylor is frustrated with the spot. And maybe the way his offensive unit is out there, they may have to use a timeout. And it looks like we have an injured player. That's Jackson Carman. But that'll give him time, Zach Taylor. Hopefully Carman
picking up those first downs in the short yardages. Most of the first downs that are picked up are with Jackson running the football, usually to his right.
Murray. And Murray runs into a stone wall. Let's see where forward progress is marked. Joey Bosa, Linval, Joseph combining to make the stop, but let's see if it was soon enough. It is not. It's a first down. We have a Raven down on the field.
Double box in, the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans. Colts with a touchdown lead, started the third quarter here with a 3rd and 7 for Wentz.
Trying to work his way back. Wentz will line up from the shotgun on 3rd and 7. Wentz protected well, but again everyone covered down the field. What a job by that Houston secondary. They're playing thin. Second time they get to.
We're going to keep it here, and as the 4th down, likely see the punt unit coming out. We'll take NFL punt zone here for a moment. That's because the Charger and Baltimore Ravens game has taken a TV timeout. I believe there was an injury on the field in Baltimore.
That linebacker right there is where they wanted to throw it, and Carson Wentz just didn't have time in the pocket to be able to get it to T.Y. Hilton. Another good-looking punt. This will be fielded by Roberts just inside the 20. Roberts trying to find the edge and able to bounce it outside. A return of only 4 after the 50-yard punt by Sanchez.
All right, all the games are in commercial break, including the Kansas City-Washington game. At halftime of the Washington football team Kansas City Chief game, they are retiring Sean Taylor's number 21. No one will ever wear it again for the Washington football franchise. Number 21, unbelievable young safety, an All-American at Miami, a top 5 draft pick, a 2-time Pro Bowler, absolute impact player, tragically killed during a home invasion at the age of 24. We talked about the tape on the face mask of Chase Young. That caught my eye earlier. Well, that was on purpose. Sean Taylor occasionally would tape up his face mask in that type of a design. So Chase Young, the young star defender for this Washington football team, paying homage to the Washington Redskins safety of old. The late, great Sean Taylor, remembered, and his number 21 hanging up forever. No one will wear it again. You've got 7 games going on across the National Football League. 4th down here at Ford Field, and the offense still on the field for Cincinnati.
Boston with a field goal in the neighborhood of 58 yards.
Next in the back. Burrow has it. Wide open for the catch. Mixon inside the 20 with a block. Mixon, and that's going to be a Bengals touchdown. On 4th and 1, all the way in for a 40-yard score.
What a great job by Jamar Chase to get over there and get that block on Will Harris at the end. And this is just a great
I've been that fucking guy again. I better not be that same fucking guy, too.
Trey Flowers is out leverage and he's limping. He's got a hamstring or something right there. But there is the effort by Jamar Chase to get over and throw the key block. Great hustle downfield.
Running backs have caught passes and scored touchdowns today. First to rookie Chris Evans. And the first touchdown reception this year for Joe Mixon. He's got 3 rushing touchdowns. And that opens it up big for the Bengals.
And he sees the blitz, and he knows exactly where to go with the side adjust. And see some good moves after the catch by Bozeman. When you blitz Lamar Jackson, when they're in spread, you can't show it. Because when you show it, he does a good job of getting out the ball.
Here's Devontae Freeman, right side, digging his way through inside the 15 to about 13-yard line. It's Baltimore's 3rd trip to the red zone and touchdowns on the previous 2.
What if I start selecting it for certain games?
Number 1
What if I
target
put that
and the
spread
biggest thing that you have to
in
watch
this
in this
Cleveland?
part of the field against a team that really excels is the crossing routes, especially by Marquise Brown. That is where they like to use his speed and run him across the field.
Freeman. Close to the 10. Houston and Indianapolis into the 3rd quarter. Davis Mills still looking for a touchdown this afternoon with this Texans offense. Instead, he finds another turnover. It's Darius Leonard coming up with the interception. The Pro Bowl linebacker picking off Mills. First interception thrown by Mills today. He does have 139 yards passing, but the Texans are down 10-3. Apparently they're having second thoughts. They're going to check him out more thoroughly. 3rd and 1.
Really got to be heads up for Jackson keeping this ball.
He keeps it for the first down. Off of right guard.
This is really, check out this awareness by Jackson. Quarterback sneak. Here's the open gap. He's going to go all the way over here instead of going up the middle. You don't really see that very often, but he sees where the open gap is, and he's able to get upside and hit it.
Baltimore, 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions this drive.
And what's the common denominator on those, Greg? 3rd and short. You cannot give this team 3rd and shorts and think that you're going to be consistently able to win.
Le'Veon Bell couldn't get it past the line of scrimmage. I think they're going to get that. Get you right back for 2nd and goal after we show you the Colts trying to cash in on the Mills interception.
Wentz faking the handoff, slinging it far side. It's caught. No early cuts. Touchdown. 28 yards.
How about it? Carson Wentz. You know, Carson Wentz's his touchdown to interception ratio actually quite solid on the year. 7-1 coming into today. And that'll do it. And speaking of touchdown to interception ratio, Mark Andrews from Lamar Jackson. Ravens touchdown, and the Ravens are making a statement in this AFC showdown in the battle of 4-1 teams between they and the Chargers. One more look at the Mo Alley Cox touchdown catch. And Michael Badgley, the new kicker for the Colts, comes on and boots it up and through. Colts 17, Texans 3.
And a perfectly placed football for a touchdown.
Play, 52-yard drive. Justin Tucker's kick is good.
minutes.
We're going to check in the second half action here in Washington. Tip pass. Patrick Mahomes has already thrown the interception on a couple of different tip passes so far here today. Washington with a 3-point lead as we start the second half.
Quad injury, he came in with that quad contusion. His return is questionable, but again, still in the locker room.
Evan, we saw probably evidence of that with the interception and the ball that almost was intercepted. Slipped twice coming out of his brakes. That might have been an indicator the quad wasn't 100% for today.
Last week was the worst regular season loss with Mahomes in the starting lineup. That was a 38-20 defeat to Buffalo. Worst home loss under Andy Reid. 3rd and 23, they go short to Hartman, and Kansas City will punt.
How excited are you if you're Washington seeing that play run right there? That almost feels like we got nothing for you on this series. We got to punt and regroup. You don't usually get Kansas City in that position where they don't feel like they can take advantage of what you show them defensively.
Oh, Tommy Townsend will kick it away with DeAndre Carter, the deep man at the 16-yard line. The pressure, and it comes off the side of his foot.
Got a couple plays to show you in the Lions-Bengals game. It was 3rd and short. DeAndre Swift gets the carry and gets knocked down. No gain or maybe half a yard on the play. So it's 4th and short on their own 40-yard line. Remember, they went for it in their own territory earlier in the game, and they were going for it here. They had the snap, and Swift was getting the carry, but they got a false start, did the Detroit Lions. And they ended up punting after this. But the reason we wanted to show this to you is Dan Campbell twice has gone for it on 4th down in his own territory. One time it was at like the 26-yard line. So Lions going for broke here in their so far winless season. All right, second half action. Bears-Packers. Green Bay with a field goal lead and the football.
Just 138 yards in the first half for him. Rodgers has sacked a couple times. Took him a while to get into rhythm. Taking down 7-0. They lead 10-7. From the 10-yard line, they go to the Rodgers pass. It's Devontae Adams, his 3rd catch. A first down, working against Jalen Johnson.
Watch Aaron Jones here. Want to play running back? Sometimes you got to clean up some of the garbage. Watch him here. Watch him fill. Right tackle Billy Turner gets beat. That's a sack if he doesn't come. That's not his man. He's just kind of cleaning up the garbage inside. That's being a complete back in this league. It's not so much what you do with the ball. Sometimes it's about what you do without it.
Packers happy to have him wrapped up long term. That 4-year extension that he signed this spring. His base come home. He's got the ball here. He surges through the hole and explodes across the 40. Still going near midfield for Aaron Jones.
Well, that helps too. Yeah, those pictures all fine and dandy, but that also helps. When you can just hand it to the guy standing next to you and let him go. Take a look at this here. Really well executed. See the linemen, they do a nice job on the front with the double teams, and then what turns that play from a 4-yard gain to an explosive run is can those linemen get to the next level and cover up those linebackers. Really nice job there by the interior offensive line of Green Bay, and Aaron Jones, he gets in the second level.
Longest run of the day for him, 28 yards. First down to the 49. Back to Jones. Nothing this time. Our first game break of the half. Here's Carissa.
Thank you so much. Bengals up 10-0, 4th and 1. Joe Burrow goes to his right. We'll find Joe Mixon. But similar to what you guys were just talking about with Aaron Jones, how about Jamar Chase doing the extra work to help out his buddy? Bengals leading this one 17-0. Joe?
A lot of young players to like on that Bengals team.
They are, and I'll tell you, Chase has really been a force so far. You can argue he's on pace to be a candidate for Offensive Rookie of the Year. He's added an element to that Bengals offense.
Second down, Jones again. Stood up by Jackson. Roquan's 50.
Texans and Colts, 3rd and 7. Davis Mills takes the gun snap. Looks, feels the pressure, scrambles out of it, finds his man, Brandon Cooks. Nifty play by Davis Mills, the rookie quarterback, getting the veteran wide receiver for a 17-yard first down.
We heard a lot of communication there at the line, getting him out of a play we might not have thought that he liked and getting him into a run he felt more comfortable with. He is truly a master of executing an NFL offense. He's as good as anyone who's ever played the game at the position.
Moves Jones out of the backfield on 3rd and 4. Rodgers looks to throw. It's incomplete, but a flag down as he looked for Adams. Judging by Roquan Smith's reaction, looks like this is going to go on Chicago. And Jalen Johnson.
Passing to Bears defense number 33.
All right. We're gonna play one with this. With the same playbooks we were using before.
Joe Mixon almost dropped in the backfield when he took the handoff, but took a little jump step to get some yards on his own. 6-yard carry, nice one there for the AFC running back.
Across the face, he kept inside leverage, so when Adam tries to cross face, there's a ton of contact. You know, they don't like it. They feel like he's playing physical, but that judge is going to see that every time the ball's thrown in that direction. And you want to speed, that's going to be a penalty.
Jones, for the most part, has done a really good job. Adams today, off play action. Into the flats they go with the tight end Lewis. He's punched out of bounds by Roquan Smith. You know, Mercedes Lewis, 37 years old. And
watch what we had in the Chargers-Ravens game. 3rd and short, hand it off inside. Austin Eckler's not going to get there. So then it's 4th and short from the 19-yard line. The 19-yard line. They go for it on 4th and short. It's incomplete.
Why is it always Green Bay?
Quarterback and the wide receiver. And Brandon
Go play someone else.
Football back to the Ravens. 19-yard line. 4th and short. Whoa, that one will be asked about after the game. Staley, obviously, you see the scoreboard, so they wanted to get some offense kick-started, but instead they've given it to the so far potent Ravens offense.
The receiver, and once again, Marlon Humphrey is the guy to make the stop.
worst part of it all, Lamar Jackson gets the ball at your 18-yard line. To give it to Freeman, who loses yardage courtesy of Joey Bosa.
Have you ever seen anything like that on 4th down to go for it in those situations, even on the 20-yard line? But he's got to believe. I know they love to throw the ball on 4th downs. They're a throw-first offense, but I just don't really like anything about that play.
Now ball going to the 2nd and 13. Jackson throwing, overthrew his intended receiver, and that was Andrews. It'll be 3rd and 13.
And when you see this, Andrews was running scot-free and really had the entire left side of the field. If Jackson is just a little bit more patient and leads him and puts the ball in front of him, you know, closer to the sideline, that was an easy completion.
So 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
When they go 3 by 1, 3 receivers to one side, they like to attack the middle.
Going to throw it this side of the field off the fingertips of Marquise Brown.
A beautiful pass, and Jackson puts it right where he needs to be. And you see Brown, he jumps just a little bit. If he just keeps running and he just uses his speed, then I think he's going to be able to get there and be able to get closer to that ball to come down with the catch.
Here's Justin Tucker. He was good from 52 yards earlier. Here's a 39-yard field goal attempt. And that's perfect. 5:02 to play, 3rd quarter.
Well, that Los Angeles team, the Los Angeles Chargers, getting into deep waters there in Baltimore. Had a Dustin Hopkins missed field goal. He had nailed a couple early in the first half, misses from 42 yards out. The other Los Angeles team, the LA Rams, is putting it to the G-men in Jersey. This is Van Jefferson on the screen pass. Matthew Stafford keeps clipping right along. Stafford with 232 yards passing, 3 touchdowns for Stafford, high completion percentage, 20.
I need the Chiefs to win for my bet. Already hit 2 out of the 5.
What this is just saying, you can't stop us. We're going to cram it down your throat, and there's nothing you can do about it. And there's nothing worse for a defensive player.
Let's go triple box here. We have 3 teams in the red zone. In fact, 1 team in the end zone. Aaron Jones just scored a touchdown for the Green Bay Packers. The Rams run off right tackle and will pick up a few yards on 2nd and 6, bringing up a 3rd and short. The Colts are 1st and goal. It's Jonathan Taylor straight ahead down to around the 3-yard line. We'll go back and forth here between the Rams and the Colts, and then we'll re-rack the Aaron Jones rushing touchdown. In fact, we'll go full to it here. You can see the replays because we joined it in progress. It was actually a catch for Aaron Jones. So a touchdown pass, Aaron Rodgers to Jones, to a spot where he knows Packers that first quarterback and extend their lead. As you said, he kind of pushes.
Now already down to 6 minutes and 40 seconds.
Anderson. Penetration up front by Dexter Lawrence, as well as Austin Johnson. I feel like this 3-man front for the Giants.
Yeah, I mean, there's 2 guys.
Worst in the NFL. We missed 1 play here on the 2nd and goal inside of the 5. This will be 3rd and goal from the 4-yard line for Indianapolis.
See the red zone numbers for this offense. Can they punch it in here and build on a 2-touchdown lead?
4th down on the right side of your screen. On the left side of your screen, Jonathan Taylor goes straight in for the Indianapolis Colts touchdown. Rams were faking like they were going for it on 4th and 2, did not draw them off. So maybe the field goal unit comes out for Los Angeles. But the Colts now extending into a commanding lead. Extra point could make it 24-3 in this battle of 1-win teams.
And then he's just going to be able to run it right through the gap that's created. A couple wide open. I think you could have scored there.
Yeah, you got to credit the offensive line and kind of wonder about the run fits for the Houston Texans defensive front on that one. Taylor starting to open it up, as a matter of fact. The reason we jumped in on this Colts red zone drive is because Jonathan Taylor just ran it right down the field on them. I'm going to get you the distance on that. That looked like a 60-something yard run for Jonathan Taylor. The field goal for the Rams is good. Rams 31, Giants 3. In fact, Jonathan Taylor, it was an 83-yard run for Jonathan Taylor. That's now the longest run of the season in the NFL. The Bengals take the field goal while all that was going on. Evan McPherson gets it through. Bengals are in control, 20-0. Here's a close game, 2 points in Carolina.
Yeah, and they haven't, it's the urgency, right? They haven't picked up any kind of tempo. See Joe Brady shaking his head out of frustration. Sam Darnold claps his hands out of frustration. Someone just got to wake him up.
Second and 10 following the penalty. Darnold taken down. Sacked for the 2nd time today.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, with the echoes of Cannon Blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Buffalo Bills. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and off we go from Tampa. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Let's have to keep locking down. 3rd and 14.
Brady now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he's taken down. Trying to do a little too much. Getting outside of the pocket. And it results in a sack. That sack by Tremaine Edmonds.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football. But maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they get right after him.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on there, you think this is something we could see a lot?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
Go faster now. Go faster. Just go. Go. You're going to force the Vikings to be basic, and you'll get your offense revved up and at least act like you want to get into.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Freeman in for Hubbard. This is exactly what you want. If I'm Mike Zimmer, I am sitting there.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
I have to lead. Can't do anything against my defense. I mean, it's as good as it gets right now. Second down and 8.
Another try after the first down sack. Brady looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Play action. Now it's Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
And it appears that this was just a letdown from the offensive line, but they do have a tough job because if you're a big tackle out there on the perimeter, sometimes you don't have the agility to keep up with the defensive end who's looking to wreak havoc in the backfield, and he got there and put his man on the ground.
And if you're wondering just how quickly that sack occurred, the next-gen stats tell us 2.6 seconds is all he had to throw the football. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. Then he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Allen. Touchdown, Bills. It's complete. Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills are on the board first here on the road in Tampa.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. 7-0 Buffalo. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
4th and 7 for Daniel Jones and the Giants. They'll go for it, shot at the 50-yard line. Zoom on in there, they get it. Austin Pettis with the first down. But then the next play, Daniel Jones taking off.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Brady's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
It's got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it's a second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
It's just when you watch Jackson, he's another level when it comes to play action. He's a different quarterback.
Working with his 2nd and 4.
7 times that he was magnificent picking apart that cold zone defense.
Brady going to throw. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Off the edge, Jerry Hughes gets the sack. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. The sack backs him up 3rd and long. Tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs. Brady. It's complete. He's getting blocked. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. Bruce Arians takes a shot there, but his guys come up empty. And the Bills are going to get the football back.
The special teams gets through for the Carolina Panthers. It's a block, fumble, recovery, and a touchdown. It's Robinson that goes in, I believe. The block was by Frankie Louvu. And then who got the touchdown here, guys? I just saw his number flash just for a brief second. But the Carolina Panthers, the offense had been a little stagnated. Kenny Robinson comes up with the recovery for the touchdown.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. And they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in the meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Out of the shotgun, Breida finds a seam inside the 40, and finally brought down at the 38. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
He's got it. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Allen taking it himself, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Josh Allen keeping it himself on the quarterback sneak. And the Bills will extend their lead. And they wasted no time right down near the goal line, and they just sneak it in.
Just do what you need to do. Big guys going up front. Have the field general, the leader, just fall in behind them.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down. It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for it. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he's into the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd on its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And if you look at the next-gen stats, you'll see that he topped out at an even 21 miles an hour. Now Pinion with a kickoff honors following the touchdown. And a fair catch signal forward and taken successfully. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean,
how Jason Pierre ball
JPP cruising in for the sack that time. After the sack on 1st down, Allen. get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And Diggs has it. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Allen now on first down. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Oh, Diggs, what a catch. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Throwing on first down is Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. On 2nd and goal, Allen. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs. As the first half is winding down, and the Bills will extend their lead.
He caught it with the hand, the wrong hand of the animation.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 21-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And we'll see what they want to do. Just 20 seconds remaining here before the half. Throwing on first down is Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And this one is incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. I understand why they're a little lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw, it's Brady. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And his guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half. Well, Charles, you were so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side. coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Well, the drive starts with a completion left side. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Allen going to fire quickly and get it to Diggs out wide. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend. Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they did a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now a give to Breida. 43.
It's been practiced a bunch of times. Not a chance to get much production, but we've seen this game and specifically this drive. Fields is ready. Here's Herbert. Keeps the legs going.
It's going to be 3 yards for Travis Kelce. Kansas City knocking on the door. Quick and goal for the Chiefs. Mahomes. Buying time. Turns his body and throws it into the front row.
The way here to answer the bell. We got a 10-point lead, but on this drive, you can sense the Bears have found something. This crowd is getting into it.